Alright, let's talk real estate. Here's the deal: real estate can absolutely change your financial future, but only if you play it smart. You don't need to be a millionaire to start. Well, it's not just about owning property, it's about creating multiple streams of income that work for you while you sleep. Sure, those have their place, but real estate? It's on a whole other level. It's tangible. You can see it, touch it, improve it, and over the long haul, it creates the kind of financial stability that lets you breathe easy and sleep soundly at night. We're talking passive income, folks. That's money flowing into your pocket without you having to clock in every day. But it doesn't stop there. That's one of the biggest myths out there. The truth is, there's an entry point for almost every budget and risk tolerance. But before you start house hunting, you need a game plan. First things first, set a clear goal. Are you after steady cash flow? Long-term appreciation? Maybe a bit of both? Use tools like the 1% rule. Monthly rent should be at least 1% of the purchase price and calculate your potential cash-on-cash return. They can guide you through the process, help you negotiate, and spot potential issues. Always get a thorough inspection. It might cost a bit upfront, but it can save you from expensive surprises down the road. Setting the right rent price, screening tenants, collecting payments, it all matters, and don't skimp on the legal stuff. A solid lease agreement and the right insurance coverage can save you major headaches down the line. Once everything checks out, it's time to close the deal and pop the champagne. You're officially a real estate investor. It's better to be pleasantly surprised than caught off guard. And perhaps most importantly, remember that real estate isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a long game, and patience is key. Whatever it is, take that first step. Your future self will thank you for it. It's tempting to buy as many properties as the bank will let you, but that can backfire fast if the market turns. Stick to properties you can afford even if they sit vacant for a few months. These metrics will help you spot the diamonds in the rough. Just because you love to live in a place doesn't mean it lines make a good investment. Stick to the numbers and leave your personal preferences at the door, and always do your due diligence. Real estate investing can seem daunting at first, but with the right knowledge and approach, it's accessible to just about anyone willing to put in the work. That means thoroughly researching the property, the neighborhood, and the local market before you buy. Your goal will guide every decision you make from here on out. You just need to know where to look and how to strategize. Start saving for that down payment. Aim for at least 20% to avoid private mortgage insurance. While you're at it, check your credit score and work on bumping it up if needed. And if you're serious about building your financial future, make sure to subscribe to Thrive and Finance for more step-by-step guides just like this. Drop a comment if you've got questions or want us to cover rental property deep dives next. Remember, every real estate empire started with a single property. Why not make today the day you start building yours? A higher score means better loan terms, which can save you thousands in the long run. Now you've got to manage that property like a pro, even if you're still learning the ropes. You've got two main options here: DIY or hire a property manager. If you're handy and have the time, managing it yourself can save you money. But if you're short on time or just don't want the hassle, a good property manager can be worth their weight in gold. Once you've got some cash saved and your credit's looking good, get pre-approved for a mortgage. This shows sellers you're serious and gives you a clear budget to work with. Don't worry, I've got you covered. There are actually several ways to dip your toes into real estate investing, even if you're working with a tight budget. Let's break down some options for beginners. Your properties can appreciate over time, meaning their value goes up. And let's not forget about those sweet tax benefits that come with real estate investing. You just need a game plan, a bit of patience, and a clear first step. Let's break it down step by step. First off, why is real estate such a powerful wealth building tool? Now, compare this to throwing your money into stocks or letting it sit in a savings account. But I get it, you're probably thinking, sounds great, but where do I even start? Rental properties are the classic choice. You buy a place, find tenants, and collect rent every month. It's straightforward, but it does require some hands-on management. If you're not ready for that level of commitment, consider REITs, real estate investment trusts. These are like mutual funds for real estate, allowing you to invest in property without actually buying any yourself. For the savvy beginners out there, house hacking is a game changer. This is where you buy a multi-unit property, live in one unit, and rent out the others. Your tenants essentially pay your mortgage while you build equity. And if you're really short on cash but big on hustle, wholesaling might be your ticket. This involves finding great deals on properties and selling the contract to other investors for a fee. Now, I know what you're rethinking. And I need a ton of money to get started? So, let's say you're ready to take the plunge and buy your first rental property. Exciting stuff. Next up, it's time to get your finances in order. Now comes the fun part, tantalizing deals. But don't let emotions cloud your judgment. When you find a property that ticks all the boxes, team up with a realtor who knows investment properties. But the journey doesn't end at the closing table. Either way, you'll need to get comfortable with the basics. Now, I'd be doing you a disservice if I didn't mention some common pitfalls to watch out for. First up, over-leveraging. Another big one is emotional buying. Don't underestimate repair costs or vacancies either. Budget for both and then add a little extra cushion. This isn't just about buying buildings, it's about buying freedom. And the earlier you start, the bigger the payoff. So, what's your next move? Maybe it's saving for that down payment, or perhaps it's diving deeper into market research. If this video gave you clarity on how to start investing in real estate, hit that like button. It really helps more beginners find this guide.